Thank you very much, Mr. Milosh and Leo. And here we are. If they can get one more body, level things up for a piece, well, then maybe it's not so bad. But currently, it's kind of bad. Oh! I spoke too soon. There goes Ram.
Who's really, really good at blocking off that wedding double door, and he's just jump in the window and try and take in towards Bakery. Oh, no. Another pick. Loving down. However, good trade from Cons. Almost finds two, but FURIA just about to survive. Big C4.
They can try and mop them up, but they're worried, obviously. If they extend out, get caught out, they know there's a player else here on the side of Bakery, and Capital locks it in. But there's the swing round as dots, and there it is, Palu! This watch, but they're not exactly going to start throwing themselves out the window for it.
D4.
Ooh, they're in.
Oh,
and they're not.
Perfect. Did you see that? Perfect lineup right onto the windowsill as that glass went for the peak. And, well, Imperial, they've still been able to get themselves in, but it's not looking too steady as they're missing players. I mean, the Pulse just sat on planks, able to find FURIA, who's none the wiser. And that 4v...
Just as they're setting up, just as they're getting things into motion, 2 rounds in a row, Fluxo W7M have gone, no, we disagree. There's the swing round, an easy pickup. The Fenrib trap, perfectly played. And that puts Yachts alone in a 1 versus 3. The kit is top of the red stairs. They're not really going to have an easy route round towards it. They'll fully know that it's there. He now knows someone's on the other side of this door because he saw the lasers disappear for just a split second.
Great at just blocking off those windows where a lot of that util wants to be sent in through. And oh no, look at this. Oh, Dots gets caught on his scanner. Great trade though from Cons. Was there ready to go to trade his teammate. But look at this. FURIA inside a pillar already. But still a 3-on-3. This is such a scrappy round. Everyone's just scattered around the map.
Yeah, I think that's it, right? They just keep finding these different little fights off the top rope. There goes the kit. There goes Sexy Cake. And now what was that?
Going on?
Cons! Swung the corner and did a double take because even he couldn't believe it was so free. There's a 2 versus 1.
The idea from Imperial, it was very much like an opportunity spotting where they try and find...
Between a mix of success and failure, right? It's a region of gunners. It's a region of moments like that. There's a take outside the window. Goodbye, Mitch.
All of the util is from Fluxo W7M. This is going to be really difficult for them.
It was exactly what they tried last time as well, right? Yax is able to find Dodes as they get themselves a little bit of damage and balance back, but with 25 seconds, the Buck's still above. They're rolling through the walls and hoping they can just cut their way here across Wedding and inside the side itself. You can see destruction all being thrown out towards the breach. A little bit more tucked around the shield, watching the side. They've got themselves toe-to-toe with the Blitz, who's going to get a team killing them amongst it. There goes the sense. Oh, no. Just as they tried to land, the wheels fall off, the engine stopped, everything's stalling. They're going to see if they can try and cement a plant, but the ones watching above itself holding on is able to get the coverage. And just going to see if they can maybe get up through the hatch, get some pressure in, drop right into the trap there. But in the meantime, it's Dodes with the back line, gets a body. They've got a sort of cross bit of pressure coming in on towards the window. But Dodes doesn't really seem to care. Drops a second with that DMR. That's now, once again, the kit cold. Top of red. Feel like I'm on repeat, but so is Lobin. Gets the cross through. Now, Sexy Cake down. FURIA all that's left standing. Not for long, a flawless.
2 of the round very early on, so it has been the main pick, but it just hasn't really done much. Gets the kill. But the Ram's dead without using the util again.
The sort of flanking game hasn't been the biggest bit of pressure. The flanking game hasn't been the biggest bit of a game. But at this point, what else can you really do? There's the Pulse dead. That has been a big part of the game. But the trade out comes through from Dodes. Watched and crossed. Dangerous sort of situation.
Heads up play though for Machina. The fact that you kind of know, okay, you've got a Pulse, not going to be doing much. Oh, that is a punishing play there. Cons thought he had the go ahead to get a freebie in the window, but not the case. And there's the power of the Doug. We know exactly who they're after. And Paul just doesn't have the HP. And yeah, Imperial.
Don't try to outplay them at their own game. Try to play it.
Anchor on the side of on Cafe. I would be surprised to not see one of these operators being
bother, but I think the main issue is, did you not see where all of the players were from Imperial? They were all in towards like mining, nobody actually inside of reading. And because of that, they can just walk in and go for a plant. Yeah, it's easy. Oh dear.
Well, there's the zap, there's the shield. Parley's able to get a couple in the meantime. They're able to fight their way back in. The grenade will get rid of it, but there's the Gone Clash shield, and there's the drop of the shield player. 3 versus 2, but importantly, amongst the chaos, no kit planted. Oh, doesn't even know where they're being shot from, but now it's just a single player left on the second story instead. Get the plant cemented. Mitrix is the biggest possible clutch to make. You can quite see the side of the shield, and now at this point, with the blitz still standing, somebody just around the corner. Odes takes a lot of damage. They're sort of trying to go for a bit of a hunt down here, but they've still got players into positions. Makina gets caught out inside 90. There's a bit of damage done on the verticalities. They've sort of cut their way across here. Lobin gets himself 2. Palu gets 1 for his trouble. And now that leaves 2 desperately biting back. Mitrix all alone. But not for very long. Fluxo W7M.
With him. Hello, Cons. Thank you very much
Hello.
for joining us. Congratulations on the win. First bit is, after kind of the tough start, you win 7-1. That's a huge boost for you. How do you feel after that? Hello. hello. What a lovely. It seems like spirits are up on the team.
Yeah, the feeling is very good. Like in the last week, the two match was kind of hard, you know. Like against BD, we played. I can say that, but we played very bad, especially on defense. And against FaZe, we just look how we are playing, like a lot of fear, bad decisions, you know, individually, especially. So in this week, we talk about it and change this.
Yeah, Cons, I'm quite curious about the trajectory of the team, because I remember watching you guys take on FaZe in a BO3 at kickoff, and I was like, wow, that's going to be like an insane match. And I thought that was going to be a great test of the team with you joining the team, you know, and really see if you guys had basically, if your arrival had basically broken the ceiling of that team. And I thought I saw that because you took down FaZe in that BO3, and I was like, wow, like they've really made it. And then after this moment came the BO3 against Lost and missing the Salt Lake City Major, and then the start of the stage was not so good for you guys. Can you talk to me about like the insides of the team from that rush of emotion of beating FaZe to such a slump after that?
Yeah, like we get a lot of disappointment. Like we knew it that FaZe was a tough match, so we don't care if we lose, you know. I think this was the most feeling playing this match, and when we play against Lowe's, was like we are not the underdog on this match, so they play without fear, play very aggressive sometimes, and we didn't expect that, you know. So was a tough moment when you lose, and we talk a lot about it. So right now I think we are in the process, you know, to get confidence again. And like the last split was just 4 matches, and we are a very new team, you know. Especially I swapped my role in the game, and Dots as well. So we are in the process.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can see that. I saw the double shields today, which is one of the few things that you guys you know, have that other teams don't have. That you have a strong shields player in you, a strong shields player in Dots as well. You guys can play a lot with it. I thought I was surprised about this map, because you guys chose you know, the map, so I was expecting Imperial to go defense. Were you surprised that they picked attack? Because I was baffled when they picked attack on Cafe.
I think as well that attack is better than defense. Is because attack has a lot of operators that you can change the way you play, you know, like Green, Mounty, Solid Snake, and the new Dokaebi. So me as well prefer to start attack. When Tuggy asked me if I want to start on overtime attack or defense, I pick attack as well. Like it's very mixed the way you can play with the operators, you know.
Very interesting point of view. Good to hear. Cons, my last bit is that tomorrow you're playing against NIP. It's basically the big highlight game of the day. What would you like to say to NIP ahead of that game?
Bro, I just want my revenge. In the last match, we played bad and lost against them, and like it was my last team. I want to win. I want to win very, 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 bro. I don't want to lose against them, so I will give everything for me and to win the match.
Very good. Very much looking forward to it tomorrow, Cons. But for today, you walk away with all 3 points, 7-1 massive victory against Imperial. Go, rest up. We hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Huh?
Thank you. See you tomorrow. There it is. That's the
Reminder that these guys have played FaZe, they've played Liquid, they've played Fluxo W7M, and as dire as the situation seems to be, they will still have opportunities to gather points when it comes to facing INTZ, to facing Loud, maybe lost on a bad day, maybe Black Dragons, who, as a reminder, had lost 7-0 on that map last playday. So, there are opportunities for these guys to grab it. Because, Milosh, if we look at this, we have a top 4, and that top 4 is clearly FURIA, Liquid, FaZe, and IP. And Fluxo W7M, they won their share of the top 4 here.
absolutely. And I mean, if we hear Extra Troika, our wonderful Ollie, he's not.